What if the greatest horrors lie not in monsters, darkness, or even death, but in hope itself? What if hidden in the depths of the abyss is not evil, but a truth better left unknown? Today I'll take you to a place where beauty lives alongside cruelty, where childlike innocence meets hell. A place where human curiosity confronts that which should not exist. Made in Abyss is not just an anime. It's an experience. It's immersion. In the center of Orth Island lies a massive chasm about 1,000 meters in diameter, the Abyss. No one knows how deep it truly goes. It's divided into 7 layers, each with its own unique ecosystems, dangers, and mysteries. I want to be a white whistle like my mom. I want to see what she saw, says little Rico, and these words encapsulate the entire paradox of human existence. The Abyss lures with artifacts created by an unknown civilization, with knowledge, beauty, and discoveries. But its most cruel aspect is the curse of the ascent. The deeper you descend, the more terrible the consequences when you try to return. First layer, mild nausea and dizziness. Second layer, severe nausea, headaches, bleeding from all body orifices. Third layer, hallucinations, loss of balance, feeling as if your body is turning inside out. Fourth layer, pain throughout the body, bleeding, sensitivity to pain. Fifth layer, loss of humanity, body deformation, loss of sensation. Sixth layer, loss of human form or death. Seventh layer, certain death or something worse than death. Try to ascend after you've descended deep, and the abyss will take you, warns Uzan, one of the legendary white whistles. In this cruel world, the author places children. Rico, a curious and brave 12-year-old girl, a blue whistle searching for her mother. Reg, a robot with human emotions but no memory of his past. Later, Nanachi, a child who has already partially lost their humanity under the influence of the abyss's curse. I was born in the abyss, says Rico, and this is not just a statement of fact. She was literally born dead in the depths and was brought back to life through an abyss relic. Isn't this a metaphor for our own existence? We are all born in the abyss of ignorance and doomed to search for the light of understanding, even if that light might destroy us. In the world of Made in Abyss, explorers are designated by whistles of different colors. Red, beginners. Blue, those who can reach the second layer. Moon, experienced explorers. Black, expedition leaders. White, legends of abyss exploration. The white whistle. A symbol of absolute status, the highest achievement. But what is its true cost? In a shocking revelation, the series reveals that white whistles are created from a single source, from people. More specifically, from children who undergo a process of blessing that transforms them into something inhuman, something empty, similar to a living dead that feels no pain. Bondrewd, the antagonist of the series, unhesitatingly sacrifices children to create white whistles, using them as tools for his ascent to the mysteries of the abyss. Sacrifices are necessary to achieve the goal, he says with cold calculation. The abyss in the series is more than a physical place. It's a metaphor for human nature, our endless thirst for knowledge that often disregards consequences. I want to descend deeper, even if I have to lose this arm. I want to see more. This phrase from Rico after a traumatic experience, when she almost lost her arm to the poison of an abyss creature, shows humanity's irresistible drive toward knowledge. Nietzsche wrote, "When you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you." And the heroes of Made in Abyss change under the influence of the abyss. They lose not only physical form but also something deeply human. Nanachi is a vivid example of this transformation. Once a human child, now a half-beast with rabbit-like features. They still retain some human emotions, but their body and partially their mind now belong to the abyss. The motif of motherhood runs like a red thread throughout the series. Liza, Rico's mother, a legendary explorer of the abyss, went to the bottom and never returned. But she left a mysterious note, "I'm waiting for you at the bottom of the abyss." However, when we learn what fate befell Liza, it breaks our hearts. She lost her humanity, transforming into a distorted creature under the influence of the ascension curse from the final layer. And yet, the maternal instinct proved stronger than the curse. She managed to send her child to the surface, protecting her from her own fate. Even at the end, when she had lost everything human, her love for you remained, Uzun tells Riko, explaining her mother's fate. The price of knowledge in the search for meaning. Made in Abyss poses a brutal question: what is the price of knowledge? How much are we willing to give for answers? The entire system of Abyss exploration is built on the exploitation of orphan children, who are trained and sent on mortally dangerous expeditions. The Society of Orth Island considers this normal, for the sake of progress and knowledge. Bondrewd unhesitatingly sacrifices the child Prushka to create a new white whistle, justifying it with a higher purpose. Her sacrifice was not in vain. She became part of scientific progress. Enrico and Reg, despite the horrors they witness, continue their descent because the thirst for knowledge and the search for answers are stronger than fear. Balance is salvation. Is the white whistle worth all this? Worth the price that explorers pay? The series gives no definitive answer but offers a thought: perhaps it's not about reaching the bottom or obtaining the highest status, but about maintaining balance. Riko not only descends into the abyss, she preserves her humanity through connections with friends. Reg protects Riko physically, while she provides him emotional support. Nanachi, despite their transformation, finds a new family in Riko and Reg. The strongest explorers of the abyss are not those who abandoned everything human for the sake of reaching the bottom, but those who maintained a balance between the thirst for knowledge and humanity. Uzun remained on the second layer, creating her refuge there. She explores the abyss but doesn't allow it to consume her completely. The Aperion, hope beyond despair. Deep in the abyss lies a mysterious object, the Aperion, which can fulfill wishes and perhaps is the key to understanding the entire abyss. Doesn't it symbolize that final answer we all seek? That knowledge which would justify all suffering. But even here lies a trap, because every wish comes with a price, as Uzun warns. And the price might be not just the body or mind, but the soul itself. So, the white whistle is a symbol with many meanings. It can be a sign of highest achievement, a symbol of losing humanity, a reminder of the price we pay for obsession, evidence of the boundlessness of human thirst for knowledge. What are you willing to sacrifice to achieve your goal? This is the question that Made in Abyss poses to each viewer. And you? Would you descend into the abyss knowing you might never return as who you were? So, perhaps, not everything is worth knowing. Not all mysteries should be unveiled. But this is precisely what makes us human, the irresistible desire to look beyond the limit, even if what we see there will change us forever. I'll go anyway. Even if I can never return home. I want to see what's at the very bottom, says Riko. And in these words lies the essence of human existence.